Yo guys, welcome back to King Oles. And Nissan GIB destroys FaZe Jarvis in the semi-finals of the Kingpin tournament via unanimous decision. What a performance it was by Nissan GIB. I mean, Jesus Christ, he fights at such an amazing high pace. And it's unreal. This man can go on for rounds and rounds and rounds. He can go on forever, to be completely honest with you. The cardio that he's got is amazing. And GIB simply was just able to outwork Jarvis tonight. And it was great to see. The experience of GIB showed. And yeah, honestly, it's an amazing performance by GIB. FaZe Jarvis did not look bad at all, in my opinion. You know, he still does carry a decent style with him. But GIB is just too much. And, you know, that's what he's shown for a lot of them. FaZe Jarvis, in my opinion, like, he had a good first minute of that first round. That was it. And then it looked like, it looks like FaZe Jarvis might have taken control. But then, as soon as that first minute of the first round ended, GIB literally dominated the rest of the 2 minutes of that first round and then dominated every round for the rest of the fight. So, yeah, I had 5-0 to GIB in that fight, in my opinion. And, you know, like, Jarvis was good at hanging in there. Jarvis took some real good shots, and, you know, GIB was consistently pressuring Jarvis, and, you know, Jarvis didn't really have an answer for it. I mean, Jarvis was able to land a few decent shots when GIB came in trying to come in the inside, but it didn't really affect GIB too much. Jarvis wasn't really able to fully extend those punches too much because GIB was just consistently coming at him and just making him struggle. And yeah, GIB was just too good and too much for him. GIB was circling around him really, really well, and, you know, getting out of danger well, being able to get out of dangerous situations well. Whenever GIB was on the ropes, you know, it wasn't really too hard for him to get out of that kind of situation, to be fair. He got out of it fairly well, always circling and, you know, feinting well as well, using the jab well, and yeah, the right hand was good, lead hook was decent, and, you know, GIB was putting in some real good combos tonight. And with Jarvis, you know, he looked to be looking for that overhand right quite a bit in that fight, but he was never usually able to land. Jarvis, he wasn't really able to put together too many combos on GIB. GIB was, you know, really good at coming in and coming and then coming back out, of course, from the inside, of course, in that fight. And, you know, GIB was really good at controlling the pace of that fight and was able to go at the pace that he wanted it to go at. So yeah, it was a really good performance by GIB, to be completely honest with you. And, you know, I feel like, you know, he has a good style to try and be able to deal with King Kenny, to be fair. Like, you know, I feel like he has a good style to be able to, you know, walk you down and be able to shut down the jab. And, you know, that's what he did to Jarvis tonight, because I feel like, you know, he shut down Jarvis's jab really well, but it's obviously nowhere near as good as Kenny's. But, you know, he was able to do it well tonight, though, GIB. I feel like, you know, another thing that GIB did really well is, I mean, you know, I just feel like that right hand's a real problem for people, to be fair. And, you know, I do feel like Jarvis was fearing that right hand of GIB quite a bit in that fight, to be fair. And, you know, I feel like, you know, GIB hit him with a few good ones, and then, you know, then Jarvis had to really respect his power. Because, you know, GIB does have good power, and he proved that in the Austin McBroom first fight and second fight, to be fair. But yeah, tonight, I feel like Jarvis was a bit too cautious, but yeah, overall, the experience and cardio just outworked Jarvis tonight. And GIB, you know, he has brilliant cardio, and I don't really think there's any influencer boxer who has as good of a cardio as Nissan GIB. I feel like he's probably got the best cardio out of all of the influencer boxers, and, you know, it's really, really, really good to see from him, to be completely honest with you. And, you know, just the way that this man can just keep on coming at you and not take a backward step at all is amazing, to be fair. And yeah, like GIB's able to, you know, he's able to work his angles really well, and yeah, it's good to see from an influencer boxer, to be fair. And, you know, the reason why I really do like GIB is because of how dedicated he is to the sport. He trains really hard every day like a pro boxer. And, you know, that's why I like him. He's really dedicated, and he has got good skills, to be fair. Obviously, you know, that kind of, you know, low kind of style, you know, it's not really a kind of style that you'd see in, like, pro boxing, but, you know, it works really well in the influencer scene, to be fair. and yeah, he's just a full-on machine, Gib, and it's real good stuff to see. To be fair, it was a real good performance, and yeah, he was throwing some real good combos, and Jarvis was never able to get some off. To be fair, it looked like Jarvis throughout that fight, like since that first round ended, he was like, this is going to be a bit hard, this one now. So, it looked like Jarvis, the way that he wanted to win, he just wanted to get that one big shot, but it wasn't able to land on Gib. He was trying to catch Gib coming in, but, wasn't able to do it. I feel like, a bad thing which Jarvis did do, I feel like against Gib, he shouldn't have been consistently coming forward as well, because Gib's always going to beat you to coming forward. That's what he does. Jarvis should have tried to, keep him at range and try to fully catch him coming in the inside. And we tried to do that probably from the fourth round. He tried to catch Gib coming in the inside. It was really bad of him, consistently trying to come forward and try and meet Gib in the middle. You don't want, that's probably one of the worst things you can do against Gib. And I feel like Kenny has a good style to beat Gib, and I feel like Gib has a good style that could possibly beat Kenny. So it's a real Blake good fight in my opinion, and they're good mates as well. It's going to be a real interesting one. Jarvis versus Winderson, I'm looking forward to that as well. I think Jarvis overall, I know Jarvis might win, Winderson might win, I don't know, but yeah. Obviously, I do think Jarvis does have good potential, of course, in the influencer scene. He is still young, and he's got a good style as well. But overall, the experience of Gib, and just the work rate of him, and how hard Gib works in general. Yeah, it really did help him win tonight. And yeah, what a performance it was from Gib, and what a performance it was from Kenny as well. Both semi-finalists looking real good tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, Chaos. Speak to you all in a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.